Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dope with Joe.
Welcome.
Episode number 12. And we thanking everybody for sharing and listening and even commenting. We get a lot of comments on Dope with Joe. Especially the live episode that we did last time. It was a lot of people that responded and was saying that the things that we were saying was very helpful and touching to them. Definitely. Yes, and valid. And we thank you for that. And we actually do read it and we do respond. And it is less because we're kind of low key right now, so we don't have too much going on. But we thank you for your comments and we thank you that you actually enjoy it. We ask you to like, share, and subscribe.
We are on a plethora of social networks. We are on WordPress. We are on Instagram. We are on Snapchat. We are on Twitter. We are on Google Podcasts. We are on iTunes. We are on Spotify. So there's no reason that you guys are like, oh, I can't get them on a social network. We're on Instagram and YouTube. So you guys have a plethora of opportunities and places to hear us, and like she said, we definitely appreciate your support. Keep doing that because it takes a village to make a podcast be successful.
Yes, a whole community.
T-shirt. Like that.
And we do actually believe that we have something worth hearing. As a family, we always do this, and it was just never taped and filmed. And we just glad for the feedback that we have gotten, and we like positive and negative feedback so we can improve. We're going to be bringing some different things to the table and having different looks and doing different things in different episodes that we have coming forward. So you could be looking for different things from us. So spice it up.
Just let us know of some things you would like us to do, or
we will take it into account.
Yes.
And we'll bring it before the board. And the board would decide if it's a
the deacons will review it, and
the elders council.
The elders will come together and decide if that's a great idea.
If it's a thing. Because if it's not a thing, we're not doing it.
It's not hot right now, it's not happening.
We all know that death is trending.
Right now.
So, and that brings me into BettyWright. We were talking about
she's not dead though, y'all.
She's not dead.
She's not dead. And this is my thing. I think we need to give people their flowers while they're still here. Okay. Like, do you not realize all of the hits this lady had?
Like, no, I know. Do y'all watch Funky? Woman, and then she's the one that's like, hey, call somebody. What's that song? My name Betty. Betty, this
you been seeing my man, and I think the clothes that he put on.
I think so. How come we don't know?
I bought his car.
See, and
I think that's BettyWright.
That's BettyWright.
Idiots.
But do y'all watch Funky Dineva? Anything with Funky Dineva?
No,
and he always saying there was an old lady sitting there, but me not. I just always know he's singing, and it's an old song. Till I realized that's like the second verse of No Pain, No Gain by BettyWright.
No Pain.
Yes.
No Gain.
Right.
Yeah. So, but she's not relevant in my life and never has been. She's not from my generation. Maybe my mom and my mom's mom.
So I want y'all to download this app.
Your mom.
Sister Mildred Walker.
She was actually, she's my mom's same age. She was born in 1953.
Yes, so
that's why she's not relevant.
She's not relevant.
But everybody knows No Pain, No Gain.
Yeah,
everybody
Tonight was the night cleanup woman. Everybody know all the
night.
That was the night of
crewmate G's. Wasn't that like Jermaine Dupri?
Nobody. That was
tonight.
I think you just made that up.
She just made it up.
Tonight is the night. Please, my whole crewmate.
You just.
Tonight's the night, baby. She get on her knees.
Did you think?
Is that a real song?
That is a real
No,
song. I promise
song.
you. I'm gonna Google it right now.
You can. It's
okay,
not
but that's not BettyWright.
But
She's not
though.
relevant.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. And do you know how many people have sampled her songs and everything? Beyonce, Upgrade You, SWV. I get so weak. It's a lot.
Two people.
I downloaded the app. It's over 100 people have sampled her songs.
And are they sleepers?
No, these are the people that I just. Matter of fact, she even won a lawsuit with "Color Me Bad" #1 hit. I want to sex you. You remember them? They #1. I want to.
I'm shaking.
Because she
just made up a song and she's trying to Google it.
I'm definitely gonna Google it.
Yes, and she knows the song.
Thanks, the cameraman woman has sung.
She was able to sue them because they used her sample of "Clean Up Woman" with that too.
And that was in 1987 to be exact.
Actually, 92 and 94.
Oh,
yes, and she got that money.
All right, so.
But let's everybody go show some love to BettyWright right now. Stop what you're doing, because if it wasn't for her, your mama, them, they wouldn't have.
They wouldn't have allowed people to cheat on them if it weren't for her.
Thanks to her for no pain, no gain. Then after the pain, and then tonight is the night when she told the story of her very first time.
Oh,
that's her. Then the cleanup woman, and everybody loves that.
She talked about how her mama would be mad with her
because she grew up in the church. Yeah,
she was the first one to be disobedient.
And she was actually 17 when that came. I don't understand how that was okay back then. But let's give people their flowers. They don't know any better. They need to Google and get their life like I did instead of just talking about something.
The key from this part of the segment is
give people their
flowers when they're yet alive so they can smell them. But we don't know about BettyWright. That's a Mimi thing.
Yes.
All right, on to other news.
Yeah.
What about the billboards?
So let's talk about the billboards.
I don't want to hear.
So we don't really dig into the billboards no more. And I you can call me like a person that is just like, I don't know.
A plethora of things.
Yeah, a plethora of things. There's many words for me, but we're not gonna get into that. So let's stay with the billboards. The billboards are being sued by DjKhaled. You guys want to hear more about that?
DjKhaled.
We the best. So he says that he released the album 2 weeks ago. He's saying that he should have been number 1 and Tyler the
on your wrist?
Yeah. But he should have been number 1 and he was actually number 2 to Tyler the Creator.
Oh my God.
So I don't know the beat between those two, but I do know he's suing them because they did not count his combos. And combos are really serious right now. The reference for a combo is when Kylie Jenner baby daddy is Travis Scott. Yeah. When Travis Scott came out, he was number 1.
You didn't say that guy.
Right. He was number 1 because he actually sold his albums throughout a concert. So now DjKhaled partnered with an energy drink. Anytime you bought this energy drink, blah blah blah, he got listens, downloads, or whatever. So he should have been number 1. So he's really having a big man's tantrum and really going after suing him. So what do you guys think?
Well, as one of the greats ever said, it said, if you're not first, you're last. So he did not want to be last.
What is that on your wrist? They call it a chandelier.
I'm going to slap you if you bring this one up again. That is so aggravating.
DjKhaled is amazing. I think he is. A lot of people, I think he's underrated. Because a lot of people say that, listen, a lot of people only look at him as a DJ, not a true artist.
He's an artist and a producer.
But a lot of people can't grasp that. They just look at him as a DJ and just glue songs together. So I think he's under just one umbrella when he is a multitude of things.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he does a really good job branding himself with positivity.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yes, he does. If he ain't did nothing else, he can brand.
Mashad daddy.
Yeah, it's a father of Rashad. Period.
Yeah. And his name is DjKhaled.
Right.
So I can't separate the DJ from him because he keeps.
He started as a DJ.
But that's like
what
rapper names. You can't go by them anymore. Like Lil Uzi Vert. He is more than just his name.
His name is.
But he's a rapper.
Vert.
But I'm just saying you can't really judge a rapper by just their name. That's a whole nother conversation.
We just judged him. His name is Little Uzi Vert, which is actually Lucifer.
Yeah, people said that when he came out with it, but
instead of he worships the devil. He doesn't hide it.
Well, he doesn't know any better. And in the Bible, people, it says that everyone will have a chance.
But y'all talking about BettyWright, but you talking about
the reference was you can't judge a rapper by their name.
I think they choose the name so you can
but they evolve and they change it.
And then you change your name.
Yeah, they evolve and they change it.
What they said on the songs that first it was Puff Daddy, then there was a big case that happened, then he was Diddy, and then he changed it back to
Sean John.
Yeah, he didn't change.
Yeah, Bow Wow did it from Little Bow Wow to Bow Wow, then whatever his name is now. Shad,
his real name.
Shad Moss. Yeah. So, DjKhaled, I think you're amazing. I don't think it's enough for him to sue the billboards.
I really believe all of this because anybody that knows DjKhaled ever seen DjKhaled know he loves to be in the media.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is another way to get in the media. I think he's like a better version of the Kardashians in a male way. He loves to be in the media. So even though he might not win, I see his point in suing, and it's going to get him even more hits. It's going to get him even more hits by him suing because his name is getting even further out there.
Absolutely.
Also, you can tell him about the Rolling Stones.
So, with billboards, all the rappers and everybody we can talk about that, but all the rappers are like, oh, you guys are just now finding out that billboards is false?
Right.
It's been that way. It's been grouped together. It's been a game. So Rolling Stones are trying to make their own little chart. So they'll have their own, the Rolling Stones. You know, Beyonce was number 1 on the chart of the Rolling Stones. I don't know the name of it, but it's talks of the Rolling Stones actually coming out with their own type of billboard. I definitely want feedback for that. How do you guys feel about that? I think Rolling Stones was never for hip hop. I think they used hip hop when it was convenient for them. You know, but and I love all genres of music, so I'm really confused at what type of music they'll do or what kind of umbrella it's going to be under. I think it's interesting.
I think that is interesting.
Yeah.
I think it really doesn't matter because everybody has their own personal billboard, and people really don't go by the billboard. There's a lot of people that don't make the billboard that make a lot of money,
period,
and get a lot of sales.
And that's exactly what they're saying. It's not true now.
Yeah,
like it's not true. Like you're saying exactly what they're saying.
Now I do want to say this. Then this like make me merge over to the other thing that's been all over the internet. You know, it's been a big beef with all of these female rappers, with City Girls. You got Cardi B and City Girls all on the same team. But this girl, what is her name? What is it? Richard Megan
Thee Stallion.
Her and some other people.
She just dropped the album.
Like they write their own
Fever.
music.
Yeah.
And so they basically taking shots and just basically praising themselves. And what's the other girl? Asian Doll. These churn that rap. They write their own music. So Cardi B, City Girls, you know, they don't write their own music.
They don't.
And all that type of thing. So it brought up a big discussion online, just saying like, doesn't matter at this point that people write their own music or if they do
in the music game now today. No, it doesn't. The beat matters. People don't even listen to what they say.
I know, but what happened with the standard changing? Why did the standard change?
Culture, yeah, it just changed.
That's horrible.
Time happened. I mean, that's like saying
what happened to Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Culture. That's even
bad.
That's even like.
I'm just saying.
That's like saying why do people go to the hospital to have babies? They should just be having midwives. It's changed. People go to the hospital to have a baby.
What about Beyonce?
What about who?
What about Beyonce?
She's still.
We don't need no bees in our.
Wait a minute. Hi, Beehive.
I love Beyonce.
Let's retract that.
No, she's an awesome artist, but I'm saying, did she write all her music?
No,
not all the time.
Not all the time.
Everybody don't got to. It don't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you write. It's good. It adds a skill to you.
It does in rap. I think it doesn't matter. I don't think for art. To me, it doesn't matter.
Rap, R&B is like the same.
Yeah,
you just not singing.
It's all hip hop.
No,
it's not.
It's under umbrella hip hop. Rap and R&B, hip hop.
Long as you got a good, a good voice, and then you got a good rap tone, you good.
Who cares if Whitney Houston wrote any? Nobody really ever cared about R&B songwriters. Nobody cared. It's been all about rap. That's been the culture.
No, they cared that can you freestyle.
Freestyle,
that was it.
All of that.
That was it. Can you freestyle? Like, period.
But
that's not a standard.
If we're not having a freestyle competition, it doesn't matter.
It's not a cultural standard.
If you're putting out an album, it doesn't matter. You better get the best writer.
Right.
So if you're not that, you better call somebody.
I mean, now like everybody said, they don't care. They catch the check.
We the best.
But I think it's sad that the standard has changed and
that's
nobody don't care.
The whole world and
everything changes.
Category.
That's bad though.
It's not change is not always good.
It's not always bad.
No, it's not always bad, but it's not always good either in every aspect
but
of
you
life.
have to keep up with the generation.
You don't have to.
You do.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Listen, I literally was just talking about this. Culture changes, but some things need to stay the same. You don't always have to move with culture. You don't always have to move with that because a lot of times that's the problem.
Right.
Like
mumble rap. Like that's a problem. Nobody don't even understand anything. You never know what
talk about.
That's a part.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah, that's what you just talked about on our podcast.
You know, like the rap songs we grew up to, we at least knew the words to it or every other word. Now you don't know what the words is. And speaking of BettyWright, going back to that sample song, Chance the Rapper actually with him and Childish Gambino, his song called Favorite Song, that actually was the whole song basically is Clean Up Woman, actually sampled by that, which is good.
Okay, so anyway, that's in other news we can talk about. So we talked about DjKhaled, we talked about BettyWright, we talked about Rolling Stones, we talked about the billboards. Yes. I do want to talk about Tyga and this record that he just put out. I think it's amazing. you guys know that he's like the party person, club person that you want to hear. Clean drums, got the best drums on his tracks.
Really?
This one is totally different. The songs don't all sound alike. I was really surprised by this. So I definitely think he's gonna make money off of this.
You think so?
Yeah, because it doesn't all sound alike.
What is it called?
I don't even know the name of it, but
I seen the picture
2 or 3 times.
I think
The cover of it.
I think so.
It looked like a back in the day Snoop Dogg cover.
Like a black car in the
black and white, got the ladies on the side, like back in the day. But yeah, so shout out to Tiger. I think you're doing a good job. Future, I am very concerned about Future because this album he put out, I like it, but the title was Save Me. And if you listen to a couple of songs on his album, I think it's like 7 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first one that opens it up is talking about Xanax pills and all this stuff. It's real, but it's almost, it brings you back to the title, like, do you really need to be saved? Because we know from
That's what made y'all think about he needed to
Yeah, because we know from his last album that he put out a couple months ago to this album, there's a big transition. His last album didn't do that great. This album is doing really great, and he only put out 7 songs.
Wow. Did you see that he gave up his rights to his son to Russell
Wilson?
Yeah.
Great.
That was the key sign of saving me.
Yeah, so...
I mean, I don't understand.
Because they was beefing, like, they was beefing on social media.
That's
like,
only because he's not a father. He's not doing
he's got like 6 kids.
Oh, for real?
The Future has like 6 kids.
But he's so...
Fact check.
He had them still.
But why would he give up his rights?
Right.
Because he knew he was going to mess them up. When you know you ain't ish, you know you're not
ish. You still don't
ish.
give up your rights. You do better.
Right.
He can't do better. He rap about what he does. And none of that...
Hey,
you can't watch a kid.
Though, you
can't watch a kid in the park on there.
And nobody's
reaching out to say
this hot right now. They're not going to say nothing unless he's...
And I think he's so talented, and it's really like when I seen the album and I listened to everybody talk about it, and I just heard it. Save Me, it's like he's really asking for help. So if something happened to him, what are we as a hip hop community gonna say?
Stay away from drugs. Everybody needs help.
But what about people with those big platforms? Are they reaching out to him?
No, they just buying an album.
Yeah.
And playing the one that got the hottest beat.
And talking about it in the Shade Room. Shout out to the Shade Room. Yes. Get all my teeth from Shade Room.
I don't listen to him.
Anywho, to other news.
In other news, so on Spotify, 44 has a podcast. They actually have a whole production network. 44 is who?
Barack Obama.
Yep.
Our only president right now.
Yeah, so he actually has a podcast that's going to be starting on Spotify pretty soon.
It has no attachment to Dope Joe.
Well, no, it's definitely not. I wish. Maybe he can pick us up. Shout out to Barack. So what did she say?
Uncle Barack.
Anyway, great shouts out to him. And to other news, sad news, I would say, what's the guy, the Ortiz, the baseball player that got shot in the back and fighting for his life in the hospital.
Really?
Yeah, he's a baseball player. I think he's like Cuban, maybe black.
Yeah, he's really big.
David Ortiz. He was in he was in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
And it was like at a bar or something.
And somebody shot him?
And they shot him in the back and he's in the hospital fighting for his life.
Oh my God.
And he's a great baseball player.
Yeah, everybody having stuff on the back. You see Ortiz everywhere.
Right?
Yeah, and they say he's really fighting for his life. Say the bullet hit him in the back and came through his stomach.
Jesus Christ.
So prayers to that family. And of course, gun violence. That needs to be a big topic in the next election. On what to do, how to do.
How do you feel about gun violence?
Future has 6 kids.
Okay. Future has 6 kids.
6 kids.
With no future. Either way.
Jesus is the answer, right?
Yeah, Jesus is the answer for everything. I mean, I always say that. And it is true if you believe. You have to believe. You can't just be saying something. But gun violence, I believe in. You should have a right to, bear arms. But I think it needs to be stipulations and more rules and more restrictions on it. Because it's so easy. How can you cut out the underground and black market? How can you cut that out?
I mean,
because there's so many legal people and police and big top people that's giving out weapons to the people to keep this confusion going on.
I mean,
we see movies with it, and it's actually true.
I mean, that's a very
same thing. Gun violence and drugs, the legalization of
marijuana.
passed this law with marijuana. 21 and up can smoke marijuana legally. They're trying to pass that. But also you need to know that with jobs, you still have restrictions. If your job randomly drug tests you and you have marijuana in your system, you will get fired. So just if your job, if it's legalized, it is on some jobs. You cannot drive a school bus or drive anything and be smoking and high. Oh yeah, you legally can't go to jail, but you can legally get fired. Those jobs are not going to stop there because you cannot be under the influence driving kids. They tell you that even in Colorado, where you can smoke legally, it's still jobs that have restrictions on when you cannot have anything. Because it impairs you. Marijuana, you might not see or hear about people dying from it or overdosing on it, but it does affect your reaction. It alters it slows you down or it speeds you up. Whatever your reaction might be, it might be different. Because I've heard people smoke marijuana and they have the craziest reaction. And I'm like, I used to smoke, yes, and I just felt good, and it just I talked a lot, actually, even more than I talk now, if you can't believe it. But and I was relaxed. I didn't feel crazy or was hallucinating. I never had those types, and thank God for that. But so you have to always remember, if you have a job and if you want a life and if you want to further yourself and if you want to go to school and if you want to do a lot of different things that requires random drug tests, you have to remember those things when it comes to that. You know, and it is in your system. And if they pull a hair, they say it goes back 5 to 10 years. Like, you know, drug tests, of course, 30 days. So, you know, even though it might be legal, they're passing it to get voted on.
So, listen, I posted it to my own page. I posted it on our page. It's Florida lawmakers passed a bill, or they actually filed a bill to legalize recreational marijuana to adults over 21. So, I am one for it. I'm all for it. I'm here all for it, but I think it needs to have some restrictions. What she was saying, like, you definitely can't go to work high. I can't even, like, imagine that. I think we should have restrictions on it, just like guns and violence and stuff like that. There should be restrictions. I'm not sure how they vote on that, but but I'm all for it. I think it's going to put some of the pharmaceuticals out of business.
Just gonna tax it. You ain't gonna get no dime bags no more.
Well, give me a pound. Mark's not getting paid this month.
No, I'm just joking. So you need that save her.
What else we talk about?
So that's what I have. Shout out to my best friend Alicia Unique Howell. It is her 25th birthday. So happy birthday from Broker Joke.
Happy 25th birthday.
All lies. Happy birthday to you, Alicia, but you wish you was 25. If you was 25, I'm still in my 20s. That would be awesome. But we don't live in that world.
I'm still on training wheels.
You are. But she old.
Period.
In other news, KirkFranklin just released the album. We kind of had it playing as we were setting up for our podcast. Please don't ask me how it was because we were talking over him. But the fact that KirkFranklin is still a thing, I think is
you
awesome.
Said he's still a thing?
Yeah, I said the fact that he is a thing is still
relevant.
Yeah, like
he is actually relevant.
Yeah,
he's
a thing. Like
way more relevant
is
than BettyWright.
Yeah.
Y'all sound so crazy to me.
But he is though.
He is.
I mean,
you think you don't?
Okay. Not when you go by.
His funeral could possibly go to the Staples Center. Possibly.
Not possibly. It would.
Okay, I'm just saying possibly.
It'd be in his church, but okay.
KirkFranklin, are y'all like?
No, his brand is amazing. I'm saying it could possibly go to the Staples Center.
It's not possibly. It would. It's KirkFranklin.
Okay, so where's BettyWright going?
She's gonna be at her local church.
AME.
Right now. But guess what? By the time if something was
the presidents coming?
Well, you
like
know
it was at Aretha's?
You never know. They might, because that Hillary should be there. I'm sure she had some cleanup women in her life. I mean, listen. Yes, there will be a lot of people that's there. I'm telling you.
That's horrible.
No, it's not. It's the truth. But I'm just saying, like,
nobody big is coming to her funeral. I mean, big like in politics.
I think the way we go around from that, BettyWright is not relevant, but KirkFranklin is. What? Shouts out to him and his new record. And hope it gospel go.
That's sad. If you put it,
I'm just saying.
I hope the Billboard does him just. I hope he is like, Yeah.
Well, he's still on the. Remember when he's still on there from the New Nation project. So
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna be on there.
Silver and gold is still number one.
Right.
Like,
he's still gonna be on there.
They so they play his songs in the club
and everything.
I've never been in a club where they play gospel music. I would definitely get out of the club.
You've never seen a
Never
show
in my life. Never in my life.
Girl, my first time at a show, they played Silver and Gold. Yes.
Was we together?
Drag, yes.
I was definitely not with them.
I've been in an actual club in Orange Park. Christopher's, and they played Jump. Was it Jump? Stomp. Something with your feet. It was Stomp, and they played that in there, and I literally moved out the dance floor and went to the bar because I was just like, stop. I don't think that was the time to get a drink, but I think I did.
got one at
because I was just like, why? It's just dead wrong.
Hennessy straight, I don't understand.
And people was literally on the dance floor stumping.
Right.
And
but they're playing Baby Shark in the club now, so I'm sure it's.
Thank God I'm delivered from the club. I no longer go to the club.
I'm too old for the club, but I'm not delivered.
Yeah, and they're trying to make love in the club now, so I don't even want to be there.
What?
That's what Usher.
Oh, no, they never did.
That
was my favorite time. But no. Yeah. Okay.
People have. Don't even go there. That song is old.
Okay.
But
alright, so moving right along from
TV shows. What are y'all watching? What are y'all looking
I'm getting ready for July the 4th, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things 3rd season. Yes, God.
Shouts out to Game of Thrones ended a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
That's I'm looking back at it at Netflix, not Netflix, but Hulu. I'm looking at that to catch up because I didn't see every show, so that's a great show. If you've never seen it, it's a good show to get into, and it's long, so you can look.
It is very long and it's very good.
Is it?
It's a lot going on. Do not look at it with your kids though. If parental guidance.
Yeah, you remember back in the day? Close your eyes. They are closed.
Yeah. Turn your head.
They are closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you said what are you watching? I'm watching Dynasty on Netflix, season 2. They just released it. It was really good.
Are you trying to be funny?
No, Dynasty.
Oh, you
on
watching
Netflix? Yeah.
About the rich,
the old show that revamped?
No,
not the old show.
It's a new show. It's really good. It's season 2.
You remember Dynasty that we grew up on?
I heard
thought that's what she was talking about. I was going to say,
So Dynasty's really good. I just finished a couple new shows that I thought was really good, but I am watching Little Big Lies, Little Big Liars. Yeah, I'm watching that on HBO season 2. They just released that, or one episode of season 2 on Sunday. So I'm caught up to season 2, episode 1. I can't wait to this Sunday at 9:00.
They release
every Sunday.
It is on Netflix.
It is on HBO app.
Oh, okay.
I will give you my passcode.
All right, and so Mimi, you was telling us about the Carmichael.
Oh yeah, yes. So I've watched the Carmichael show. They have 3 seasons. The all-star cast that they had is written and produced by Gerard Carmichael. Rail was on it. David Allen Greer, Loretta Devine. That was when the second time ever hearing of Tiffany Haddish was this show.
Was she on that show?
Yeah, that was the first. But this was before she this was girl trips, this for everything. But before that, the first time I ever seen her was actually on what was it? No, Cat Williams' movie, the funny movie. I forgot, but that was the first time I ever seen her.
Cat Williams made a funny movie. Anywho, go ahead.
Anywho, the Carmichael show, to me, it is like the modern day Cosby show with a big modern twist, but I think it's way funnier. It sparks a lot of conversations, all the topics that they cover. It is hilarious.
Definitely not way funnier than the Bill Cosby show. That's history. That is
how do you know? Guess what? That's how you made it historic, because we had to watch it, right?
Listen.
Right. Go back and watch it.
It counts after 3 seasons.
And guess what year that was? But guess what got canceled? It's the whole Cosby episode too. So watch that too.
Yeah, I see.
So it's Big Little Lies, guys. I think I said it wrong, but it's Big Little Lies on HBO. Sorry.
Jump.
I'm talking to my fans out there. Talking to
your
fans.
Your Snapchat followers.
Yeah.
So my niece was telling us earlier that we need to post the episode on my Snapchat because I have all these followers and, they would get the message to follow us. And
it was a good joke because she got like 2 people that watch it.
Anyway, people that watch me.
But listen, I don't know why the Carmichael show got canceled. I forgot. I read some articles about it. But however, that show was so good. It used to be on like Netflix. I think it's on Hulu. But
what station was carrying it on TV?
NBC.
Oh,
and
NBC,
that
okay.
it was on NBC. And
seemed like to me, seemed like BET would pick up stuff like that.
that's what I'm saying. Somebody needs to pick up this show. Is
but
so,
you know what?
I
come back is The Basement. Rap City Basement. Like, yeah, like they need to bring those shows back. Like, why would that not be relevant?
Yeah. If they're gonna bring something back, bring back Uncut and See This World at 106 and Park.
Uncut, everything would be on there.
That was it.
Yeah.
You remember See This World?
The Big Head Bubble Doll?
Yeah.
But listen, Uncut, you couldn't put nothing on there because everything that they make nowadays is uncut. Yeah. You remember trying to rap
City like 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm talking about the videos.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's what the uncut
That's
was.
Just what the world needs. It's more uncut. We get that on regular video. We get that on regular commercials these days.
Okay, that's not music videos.
We get that on billboards with Adam and Eve flyers everywhere.
Right. Yeah. By the schools and stuff. Right.
Yeah. Speaking of no disclosure, it's like everything is fine to see these days. It's nothing restricted. You remember how we used to say rated R and PG and G? It really does not matter what's rated these days. Everything is on NBC, ABC,
everything.
Yeah, like it's a commercial that come on now. And it's a man in the shower and he like singing and he like. Of course you in the shower, you naked, and he like singing and like they show everything except the middle part, but like he like and it's like they selling soap, I think, or something. But it's like, dude, like why are we doing this to our kids and to ourselves?
It's like bad.
And then we want to make this world a better place.
I feel sorry for people having kids now.
What is the system that they call it? What can go out there and what can't?
The Illuminati.
That's a wrap.
Whatever system is, we don't
I'm saying
like, but you're talking about the
whatever system it is, we don't have it no more because everything goes out there. Apparently,
what was it?
It must have got hack.
Shoot.
Yeah, that system.
Them people.
But either way, those people that's supposed to be watching it, they did it. The FDA. Did you say the FDA? Either way, the people that got Janet Jackson from the
people that got her pregnant, like,
right? Because
from the breast from the Super Bowl.
It's
those people. You know who we talking about.
Before the Me Too movement, those people. But in other news, while they get that together, I do want to talk about Dave Matthews' concert. I went and it was so amazing. It was the best concert I ever went to.
If we had a blooper button and if we had a beep, I would do a big long bleep over there. We talked about that the last episode and
we did it.
Yes, we did.
We never did.
Yes, you did.
No.
You said I wish I had some clips so I could put them up.
No, I said afterwards. I was like, I never talked about the Dave Matthews show. Go back.
Dave Matthews. Please don't tell me he has any rape allegations that's going to be coming up anytime.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He's Dave Matthews. You put your head on the block.
He's Dave Matthews. I would definitely put my head.
Well, it was Bill Cosby.
Your head on a pillow?
For Dave Matthews. I would.
On a pillow. Please tell me why people on TBN are selling pillows now.
So you can rest
in
No, it's just a regular pillow.
And it's annoying.
Called it's just called My Pillow.
It's been soaked in prayer oil.
My Pillow is a big brand though that be on.
Why? And it's just a pillow.
No, My Pillow is a big brand of a pillow that's supposed to never like really get flat. Like I've seen that.
They lied.
What's the?
Just you did. JCPenney's. Yeah. I just bought my baby.
And it's called My Pillow.
Oh, right. Exactly.
They had like 50% off. Different, though,
they had like 50% off. JCPenney's had a good deal. And I was like, my dad.
Your head is kind of a big head.
But I mean, TBN be pushing them things heavy.
But what's the station that you can order
on? Sponsored probably by
QVC.
I know, TBN is like the new QVC.
QVC is still a thing?
Yeah, it's the new TBN. TBN got their own QVC, like straight up. It's like you hear the word, you be like preaching, and this topic is about buy My Pillow. What? I can't even
we know nothing about that. But either way, whatever TV it might be a person that's sponsoring them though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
they've helped pay for different
I would talk about pillows.
Like I would talk about my pillow right now if they offered us.
But listen, they suck because I bought one. My pillow people don't. They're never gonna sponsor.
Did you buy it from My Pillow?
I bought it from JCPenney's.
JCPenney sold the
They had a big deal in Claremont.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
I don't think it's a regular pillow. The commercials suck at that.
50% off. I had a rewards coupon. I think I ended up paying like $30 for it.
For my man, see that's what I'm talking about. It's highway robbery, man. I'm trying to tell you.
They're way more expensive. They're like $100.
Highway robbery. I know.
I agree.
And it's a pillow.
And I can't take it back now.
You could have got that pillow from Bob and Dots. Trust me.
Bob and Dots.
Bob and Dots. A used pillow. That's what it looked like. It came from Bob
If you people are not from Palatka, Bob and Dots was the only thrift place that we had here growing up.
I thought it was like a little
the trading post, like John's trading post.
I thought Bob and Doc was like a little store, like a where you get little snacks from and stuff.
No,
right?
You talking about McCoy's?
No, but right by Boyd's funeral home.
You talking about John's trading post?
That's John's trading
out
post.
There, yeah. Bob and Doc was by Boyd's funeral home.
Y'all used to stop to get Pepsis and stuff.
That's talking about Amico. They used to be
before Amico. Bob and Doc.
Wow.
You might not even been thought of.
Yeah, I don't think you were born yet.
Yeah, I couldn't have been.
Yeah, salt and vinegar chips and a Pepsi.
That sounds like Huntley Brothers.
Yeah. It was a little store that everybody went to.
Bob and Doc.
Yeah,
Bob and Doc.
That's what I'm like. What are you talking about?
Like they were local celebrities. They were local celebrities, and you know we don't give our just dues to the local people that give back to.
BettyWright. I don't understand.
So BettyWright was on Washington Street.
She could have been. She actually from Miami. Actually,
no, for real, from Florida.
She from Florida. That's why all our mamas and mommies, they all like her.
You heard her. Too much. She's city girl and Trina auntie.
Probably.
Well, we see where they get their storyline from.
There was an old lady.
Alrighty, so
so you guys, we thank y'all for your time.
Yes, make sure y'all watch the Carmichael show. You can see it on like 1, 2, 3 movies.
She's doing
I'm telling you, I'm gonna bring. I want somebody to pick it back up. The show is hilarious.
Dope Joke might pick it up.
I mean, there's no reason for nobody not to know. Watch this show.
Oprah, pick it up, Oprah.
Get the Carmichael show. I don't understand. I don't understand why nobody has not picked them up. I've watched all 3 seasons about 5 times and watched it because he got the power. And they did a whole little riff. Somebody was like, Oprah Winfrey just got locked up. It's like Oprah and Gail Winfrey just got locked. It was hilarious. It's hilarious. You gotta watch the Carmichael show.
So Oprah will not pick us up.
No, it was hilarious. He did something on everybody.
Anyways, guys, make sure you guys tune in on 44's podcast. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for it to come in.
Check him out.
Check him out, definitely. No, they check us out too, for sure. But make sure they check him out too and support
We're
him.
not promoting 44's podcast.
Yes, we are.
Might be able to get
yes, we are. That is our president.
They have their own
Dope Joke.
Barack Obama.
Dope Joke hashtag.
Yeah.
I said Dope Joke and Barack Obama. Let's hashtag.
Hashtag we all can eat.
Yes, goodness.
We're gonna starve.
Yeah.
Either way, he's already eaten and ate, and he got Future food, and he might can help Future save lives.
Yeah.
What was all the savings?
Please.
So the inspirational moment that we want to leave you with is when somebody's crying out for help them. Don't just listen to them talk about it, but reach out and help. This guy that we're talking about now, who say save me?
Future.
His
album's name.
We don't want to be talking about him today and then he's dead next month and people looking around like, oh my God, we didn't even see it coming. He put out a whole album about it.
Save me.
Yeah, it might be funny and hilarious and people like, oh, he doing it to himself. But people have real issues that they need to talk about and they need to reach out and get help. And sometimes people don't reach out and get help. You got to make them go get help.
Absolutely.
So remember, people need saving. And we do have a savior called Jesus Christ that is willing and is right there to accept your hand and your heart and your heart. Just open your heart to him. But if you need help, people need people, and that's my thing. Get help. Help somebody get help. Reach out. What's the song? Reach out and touch.
And guys, please post that tonight. Please, my whole crewmate. Jeez. Please post that.
That's not a song.
That is. It's from JoJo Jermaine Dupri.
That was not no Jermaine Dupri.
I don't even know how we went back on that.
We were gonna reach out and touch tonight is the night.
My whole crewmate.
Are you?
That means we all can eat.
But we love you guys.
We love you guys.
Keep looking out because we're gonna have giveaways coming out, raffles coming out back to school to help the local communities. And if you can help, you reach out to us, give us your contact information, and help us help somebody else.
Yes.
Help us reach out and help others. They help save lives and they help others people's lives be better.
Quick trivia. Do you know who sang? Who wrote "Reach Out and Touch Somebody"?
Stevie Wonder?
It was Betty.
And we're ending. Good night, Dope Joke.
See y'all.
If you know who wrote "Reach Out and Touch," put it in the comments. Love you guys.
Tonight's the night.
Wait, who's making?